What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to install a Black Widow full exhaust system, so stay tuned right after this. Alright, so we got this exhaust system a week ago, last week, or sometime this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this exhaust system. So basically, I am going to start off with removing my rivet for my fenders, my standing steel screws. I did remove the bracket. I did remove that plastic rivet, so I just got to remove that one screw and pop these fairings off because I have to be able to access my radiator. So I want to remove this one as well so I can disconnect my radiator and access my my headers. So as you see, I removed all fairings. Now I gotta access these screws here so I can pull down this radiator. We're gonna go ahead on the opposite side and might as well completely take out this radiator. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the radiator. So I'm gonna disconnect this clamp, that clamp. That way I can pull out the radiator. Nothing's in my way, and I can work efficiently. So the next thing I need to do is disconnect my fan. Okay, so I got one more bolt back there, the bottom bolt that I need to remove. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that while this completely drains out. All right, so I got the radiator out the way. Let me get this right here. So I'm gonna start off by loosening these nuts.
These nuts? Got him!
That sounds funny. So so that's loose. That's off. That's off. Now I gotta follow and look for these wires up here. Okay, so as you see, I loosen up these wires. If I follow these wires up, they go up in. Right there. That is this servo here. So if you look in there, I think that's the number 10 socket. Right in there. I'm gonna remove the whole servo. Okay guys, so this is the servo box. I gotta disconnect this plug right here. Gotta disconnect this plug. So let me see if I can do it with one hand. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to keep the camera still, but it's not easy. All right, so this is it. This is the whole entire servo. I decided to remove that. So let me grab the scale. Okay guys, so this is how much weight is lost. 1 pound, 0.8 ounces on this servo. So that's a pound is a pound, man. That's the way I see it. So let's throw that in there. Let's go ahead and start removing the exhaust system. So now I'm gonna remove my heat shield and my M4 exhaust, followed by taking this screw out and taking these headers off. Next thing we gotta remove is this sensor. Once we get that sensor out the way, then I can go ahead and remove the rest of the header bolts. So now we can go ahead and remove the headers. Alright, so that's it. This is the stock exhaust on the Gsxr 600 from 2011 to 2022. So now we're gonna take this M4 out and we're gonna weigh it and compare it to the supposedly new lightweight Black Widow exhaust, full exhaust. Okay guys, so I'm weighing the old factory exhaust. I had to lean it in order to get a weight. So right now this is what it weighs: 9 pounds, 5.5 ounces. There it is. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the new exhaust together. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this together. The instructions. It came with a linear. That's nice. So I see these are labeled A and B, so that means there are proper instructions here. So I already did all that. Okay, the servo, that. So this is just basically instructions on what to do to the bike. I need to figure out which one goes to what. So I don't know if you guys can see this by looking at this shape here. That's one. So we know it's left or right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're gonna go ahead we're gonna measure the diameter of this exhaust. So the outside diameter on this is 37.89 or 37.90. So on the stock we have 33. I don't know if you guys can see that. 33.33. So that tells me I am going to enhance the performance, and that's just outside diameter. We got to check inside, but I'm definitely going to enhance the performance on Little Blue. So we're going to check the inside diameter and see what the inside diameter looks like. For 33.04, the aftermarket exhaust is 35.81. That, my friend, is enhanced performance. All right, guys, so basically I took everything out the bag. I laid it out 1, 2, 3, 4, and laid it out the way everything is gonna connect together. Let's start putting it together. It did come with this exhaust assembly piece. As you see here, we got our little springs. I'll get my that's the bolt for here, and this is where I put the sensor for the exhaust. Okay, so these are for the tops. These are my gaskets for the headers. This is a cap for the sensor. Obviously there's 2 of them. And this, man, this is extremely light. I don't know what's this for. It doesn't say anything on the, it seems kind of fragile. I can crush it with my hand. Alright guys, so this was very tricky at first, but right now it's just a dry fitted and just a mock-up fitting. So basically that's it. It does feel a tad lighter, but yeah, so let's weigh all this real quick. So I am back, stepped out for lunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting sort of the 1 and 2 together and attaching it to the bike. And these rings here are pretty much the washers. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the old ones. Hopefully I can get them out. So these are the old crusty ones, as you see here. We're gonna go ahead and install the new ones. Exactly like that, are loose, but once I tighten that up, they will expand. Oh man, I wasn't recording. All right, so I put that paste on these, put everything back on. I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So sorry guys, I missed that step. Very simple. You put all this first without the paste. Make sure everything fits perfectly. Once everything fits perfectly, then you start taking everything out. adding paste all these fittings, the two on the opposite side, these two, and that one, then put everything together quickly because this paste does dry up. So this exhaust comes with this is a cap, so if you want to cap it off and you don't want to use your sensor, or it comes with this other extension that pretty much has a cap. So what I did was I had to install this because that diameter was too big for the sensor. So the sensor's on. All right guys, so basically as you've seen, I got the exhaust done. I got to put the radiator back on, my fairings back on, but I am not gonna record that because it's the same process. It's the same process from taking it off to putting it back on. So I don't want to make this video extremely long. I already think is as long as it is, so don't go nowhere. I'm gonna finish her off, take her for a ride. All right guys, so we are back. My hands are dirty, look at my hands. You know I've been working hard. So we are back, and I want you to hear her out. Oh, yo, that's fire right there. That's fire, for real. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We got more content coming soon. See you on the next one. Peace.